Tenants across the country are afraid that mass evictions could happen. The coronavirus relief bill suspended evictions through July 24th, but that was only for people who receive federal housing help. In Jackson County, protections for tenants to not get kicked out of their homes will end on May 30th. Leslie Aguilar reports on the backlog of eviction cases that are now pending in court.
This court docket for tomorrow is full of eviction hearings, and this is for just one judge.
There are 173 cases on the eviction dockets in court tomorrow. Over the next 3 weeks, there are over 500 cases being processed in the eviction courts.
Attorney Gina Chiala with the Heartland Center for Jobs and Freedom says many of those people will get evicted if the moratorium on evictions is not extended. The county's Office of Civil Procedure will start knocking on doors June 1st, serving eviction orders, putting many people in an uncertain situation as the coronavirus still spreads.
Into homeless shelters, into cars, into crowded housing with others, adding to the public health crisis.
One of the many people scheduled to fight for their housing in Jackson County Court tomorrow is Anthony Williams.
I vowed never to be homeless again. No, I had a drinking problem, and as yet, and I'm now over 5 years sober.
He's lived in this modest Independence duplex for about a year. Before the pandemic hit, his rent went up $300. The landlord started eviction proceedings when he was $150 short on rent. Then the pandemic hit, and he lost his job.
That put me to a lot of stress.
He doesn't know what will happen to him if he's evicted, but he'll show up to court in person, though he's nervous about catching the virus.
It's a situation that puts tenants at risk, and if they're too afraid to go, then they receive a default judgment and an eviction that will force them out of the house.
I reached out to dozens more people on that eviction docket tomorrow. I spoke with many who didn't want to go on camera. All of them have either been furloughed, laid off, or had their hours cut at work. And most of them had never had trouble paying rent before. Reporting in Independence, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.